Thanks for hanging out this evening. Today I'm at work here. I'm trying to shoot this quick intro. Episode 5. Let me step outside here. It's being really slow today at work. So I should better get this in. The downtown basically like it's shut down, man. It's not much you can do out here. So anyway, I'm about to shoot this intro. Episode 5, the build, 1962 Chevy pickup truck. Hopefully you guys have already been watching the previous episodes, episode 4. If not, go back, catch up, do what you got to do so you can see what we got going on here. And as you guys know, my name is CJ, aka the Cigar Man. So, as on the previous video, episode 4, now I'm getting into painting the cab. I got a little bit ambitious. Like I said, everybody knows, this is my first time ever doing any body work painting of any kind. So I did get a little ambitious with the cab. So after I finished doing all the rough work, I actually wet sanded it down several times, and now I'm at the stage that it was ready to basically be painted. I set the truck out and let it bake and everything. So then I actually went back and I wet sanded the truck. I wet sanded all of the front end parts. Now I got them outside. So after I basically wet sanded them, and now I just got excited. And you're gonna make mistakes along the way, and that's basically what happened to me. It's not really a big mistake, but I probably should have did the whole truck, all my parts first, and then I should have went and sprayed paint on them. But like I said, I got a little ambitious. I was excited. I was ready to see that paint fly. And so you will see on episode 5 at the beginning where my cab is painted. I went on ahead and put that blue. Yep, I painted blue. My first truck, like I said, since I'm a Navy guy, blue, I'm kind of, I favor that blue color. So I actually painted it blue, and the first thing after I painted it and stuff, you'll see where it's a little hazy, because that's where I actually went and I wet sanded it. So you want to wet sand, I think I wet sanded all the way up to 5,000. And so after I wet sanded it, then I started to buff, and that's when all the magic started happening, they say, to bring that shine and that luster back. So you'll see here in episode 5, the build. Hope you enjoy this video, and I'll be catching you guys mid through to give you guys an update on what we got going next. I'm out. Alright, I was able to wet sand all the dirt and nails flat. That gave it a dull look. Alright, I wish you guys could just see the shine on this truck after I painted it. I think I did a really good job as far as my first paint job. I took my time and basically put like 3 coats of paint on it. But as you can see here where I sanded it down, it always gives it like that dull look as far as when you wet sand it, and you can tell the difference in the back of the cab. But we will be bringing that shine back after we do a little buffing. Now I'm getting ready to buff. That will bring back the shine. Hey, and I tell you what, I was really afraid of buffing, because as you guys should know, if you don't buff the right direction, it's easily to burn through this paint. But I took my time over several days. I was able to do it, and it came out beautiful. I was so tickled. I just could not believe that I was able to put a shine back on this truck. I was a little afraid at first, but it came out pretty good. Alright, I just got through buffing the inside of the cab, and I tell you, she just turned out better than I ever thought she was going to turn out. Can't really see, the roof is dark right here. Let me step back in the sunlight so you guys can see how clean and nice she looks. shit turned out really good, really smooth. Now I gotta buff the top and do the same thing there. Hey, you guys gotta leave some comments down below. I want a lot of comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me if it's a thumbs up or thumbs down. Give me your honest opinion, and I'll definitely get back with you guys. If I get enough questions, guys, I would definitely do a Q&A live or do a Q&A with a follow-up video. All right, so what do you guys think? That cab looked pretty sweet, don't it? Hey, for a rookie, hey, I was very happy, very impressed with how that cab turned out. And like I said, there was a lot of dust and little nibs. I ain't gonna say, no, there was not a lot of dust, but there was some nibs in my paint, okay? So, as you see, I got that makeshift paint booth up there. I made sure that it was airtight. You know, I just had some box fans in there that I cut a hole out, and you know, to suck that the fumes and all of that stuff out of there. I had my PPE and stuff on. I was able to breathe very comfortably with no problems. And like I said, afterwards, I just went on ahead and I just wet. I had no help whatsoever with this cab, with this paint. Very little guidance. Just trial and error. I've been around a lot of paint and body guys, my friends and stuff. But as far as doing this myself, I said, you know what, I'm going to attack it. And I'm going to attack it myself, and I'm going to try to do the best I can. And hopefully I don't get in too much of a mistake or run into too much of a problem that I can't fix. But more than likely, you know, after you finish your body work, and that's the key point too that I want to point out. I took my time with my body work, and you know, granted, this was over. It took me several months to get to the stage that I'm at now. I mean, I wish I could put everything in this video, but we would be going on. I could probably make that video to last a whole year. But I want you guys to see that you're capable of doing it. If I can do it, I know you guys can do it. You know, if you put your mind to it, you can do anything. And I know I'm not the only one like that. I'm sure you guys are the same way. So, like I always tell people, don't get discouraged. You know, just keep at it, little by little. And that's what I was doing. And I'm just kind of excited because to share my passion and my story with you guys. So, I wanted to interrupt you real quick because after I finished painting that cab, I ran across a sweet deal on a small block motor. My buddy Drew had it. It's sitting in his window. He owns a car lot, and he also got a mechanic shop, and he has a lot of stuff sitting in the window sometimes that he has for sale. So he actually took this motor out of another vehicle, and you know, they was gonna put an LS in the other build that he was doing, and so I got a sweet deal on this motor. We did a little bit of horse swapping and stuff, and I basically got this motor for half the price that he wanted. But we do a lot of stuff, you know, back and forth. We help each other out. So, and you better get that deal too once you shop around. Trust me, they're out there. So I got this sweet deal on this motor, and I actually was going back and forth. Like I said, it took me several weeks to get to the point that I'm at. So I was actually able to work on, after that cab was done and finished painting and stuff, I started doing a little bit of the floor, putting aluminum stuff down on the floor for sound deadening, and but I was mainly working on my my chassis, and I actually set that motor on my frame, which you'll see that coming up here next, and you also see a clip of my shop dog Momo. He's been hanging out with me now. He's 13 years old, and he's been hanging out with me in the shop, and I'm sure you'll see him in the videos because he's always out there in the garage with me. He's a good guy. So further ado, let's get to the second half of this video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm out. All right, so here we are about to set this motor on the motor mount. We had a little problem with the the mounts, they wasn't lining up properly. That's my buddy Mike. He actually helped me with all my wiring and also set my motor. We're gonna actually try to start it for the first time. All right, we put that new motor mount on there. Hopefully it won't shake too much on us. Whenever Mike asked me if I wanted to start it for the first time, I said, why, yeah, let's do it. Man, hearing this motor for the first time, it sounds so sweet to my ears. You guys just do not know. Wow, listen to that engine. It's hot today. Momo the shop dog drinking his water from a water bottle. This is my bulldog drinking a bottle of water. He likes to open it up, a full bottle, and he's drinking the water like he's a human. He actually takes the top off and he drinks it. He spits the cap off. Now he's drinking his water. Now you better drink that water. Just a reminder, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's watch the rest of this video. Alright crew, let's get into the sound deadening. This right here, what I put on the floor, is just roofing deadener that you get at Lowe's or Home Depot. Basically comes in a row, cost me like $24 a row, and it basically did about half of, so it took me about 3 rows to do this whole floor. I actually use this deadener in all of my builds. It's thick and it also has a very good texture on the bottom of it, so it grips to the metal very good, and it also looks slick. So as you see how slick it looks. So now we're going to be getting into the front pieces. In a previous video we did all the body work to it, and I went on ahead and put my primer. I did like 3 coats of primer, but I did that in 2 stages. I did that twice. So now they're the front end and the inner fenders. All these pieces turned out really smooth. I did have to do a lot of body work on them, but like I said, you do your body work the best you can do, your paint job should look excellent. And as you guys can tell, I'm getting ready for that next stage, guys. I'm getting excited again. I'm about to spray some paint. So hey, stand by and see what happens next. Alright, just making a quick video of my indoor paint booth. I'm about to spray some parts. You already see the size already sucking in. I haven't even sealed it up yet. These are the pieces I'll be painting today. Everything on my front clip. This will slide out. I got it as smooth as I could get it. I'm trying to mess with it. See, she's pretty straight there. And there she goes. Hey, I'm sorry to say this is the end of the video of episode 5. I hope you guys have really enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for episode 6 of the build of the 1962 Chevy pickup truck. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I'm CJ, aka the Cigar Man, and smoke 'em if you got 'em.